Welcome to the Chamber Spotlight, a local talk show podcast brought to you by the Pembroke Chamber of Commerce in association with the local scene. We record on a regular basis and cover many topics that span local businesses, local elections, local town governance, and a citizens' academy. I'm your host, Fraser Townley, and today is July help me out here. 13th. Okay, July the 13th, and our guests plural today are James Bristol III. We're going to call you Jim. And his CFO, Heather Quintal. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay. We are speaking. Okay, so today is all about weather vane. I'm going to start with you, Heather, because I think you've got a more media-friendly voice. Let's hear your... Can we hear? I don't know. I'll let the listeners be the judge. Okay. Your bio. What's your background?
So I graduated from UNH, like many of our family members. Mm-hmm. And I went in and started working with an accounting firm. Yeah. And then I had worked at the family business through college. And so then I kind of found my way back. Okay. And they welcomed me.
So you're a family member?
Yes. Right. I'm Jimmy's niece.
Okay.
And yeah, I found my way back to the family business, and then I hung around, and it's been going pretty well. I have fun here. So.
Jim, is that right? Is it going well?
Yeah, I know.
She's nailing it. She's one of 7 of her generation in our family business.
That's amazing.
We've
good.
Our original business was Bates Brothers Granite up in Weymouth, Granite Quarry. Yeah, and we celebrated our 100th anniversary about 5 years ago. So the family business has been going on for about 105 years now.
Wow.
And,
okay.
Heather and her cousins, her brother and cousins, are 5th generation in the family business. So
I mean, I don't mean to. You are Jim Bristol the third. Did Jim Bristol the second? He was obviously in the business, and Jim Bristol the first. Was he the founder, or
no? So it was my mom's dad and his father that were the first folks that got into the granite business. And they sold Weymouth granite. You'll find it all over New England. Yeah. The Archdiocese churches, several churches are made of Weymouth granite. The Boston College campus, about 80-90% of the buildings on Boston College came from our quarry. Yale University, Michigan, it's all over the country. And if they call and ask us, we can match a building that was done 100 years ago because the stone's still the same. It's more expensive than it was back then, so it's quite often institutional end users that are able to afford the process it takes to make the granite and get it up on a building. But then we guarantee it for life. So.
Well, it's granite. So I'm going to go off on a tangent here. What makes Weymouth granite so popular? Is it easier to use? Does it look better?
We have an old picture in the office, the world's handsomest granite. So it's got seams that create a seam face. So my favorite is when we do a building that's 50% split face, which is where the rock has been split, and it creates a granite split face, a rougher texture. Yeah. And 50% seam face, where it's a natural seam in the quarry and it has the colors. So I believe there's a church in Pembroke that has the Weymouth granite.
Yeah, it's right on 53. Yeah.
Oh, the one that's closing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. The stone's still
good though. Yeah. That's
and it's got to be reusable, right?
Oh yeah.
It's not something that just gets. Yeah. I mean, you can recycle. You do recycle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but you'll find it in a lot of churches all over New England. There's one right in Plymouth downtown.
Yeah. My dad always said, and you asked, so my dad will be 95 this year. He's in the office.
He's still alive. Good.
Yeah. He's in the office every day.
Fantastic. Good for him.
He's scheduled to go there right about now.
Yeah. So he was with us this morning.
Yeah. So, he's with all the family members that still participate. He's very much interested and would rather do nothing else than...
Well, I'm sure it's his I mean, I'm saying it's his business, but it's a family business, and I don't know. I mean, my business is I can't retire. Right. So it's, I want to ask you a quick question. So I have a white granite basement, or I had a white granite basement, and people kept telling me, white granite, you can't get it anywhere. It's hard to get. Is that true? Have I been conned? Because I've kept hold of it. I'm
trying to think of a white quarry.
Yeah, so we operate Plymouth quarries in Hingham now as well, and that was a family that I always kid they educated their children too much, so they didn't want to get into the business. So we ended up buying it from them, but we had worked with them for generations.
Yeah,
and I don't know that we offer a white granite at Plymouth quarries.
No, so I mean the only one I can think of. Yeah, the only one I can think of is from Italy.
Yeah.
But,
So maybe no. The house was built in 1834. I can't imagine they imported that from it. Well, they may have done, but I doubt it.
No, it must be. There's a lot of. You wouldn't realize it, but there's a lot of, retired quarries in the area. Mm-hmm. So, and it could have just been a seam where they got it from.
It was kind of like a farming industry years ago.
Yeah.
If you found granite, you quarried and found out if it was able to be cut and used in buildings, because back then a lot of the buildings were 100% granite.
Sure. So. No, it's. I mean, the lines are very straight. You can see where they drilled and broke it. I don't think they blew it up. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, Quincy's kind of got that like light with the black speckles.
Yep.
Maybe somewhere.
Yep.
Maybe
but
over
not
there.
White.
Quincy Quarry.
It's not white, yeah.
Can you imagine that? Oh, Quincy Stone. So, Jim, you went straight into a little bit of the weather vane and what about your bio, though? Have you always been in the business?
So I went to UNH as well. And when I got out, I started in the site work business. Mm-hmm. My brother runs everything in the quarry.
Yeah.
And I always kid that he's been sentenced to life in the quarry, and he does a great job running Plymouth Quarries, J.F. Price, and the Russo Bristol, that are all quarry-related operations.
Yeah.
And I got out and started doing site work for other contractors, which evolved into real estate development. We built the village at Weathervane and the Weathervane Golf Club in Weymouth. And
is that where you get the brand name from?
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So now we'll be beginning Weathervane at Pembroke Country Club.
Yeah.
We've cut the trees for phase 1, and
well, you're going way ahead of yourself. It's about Pembroke projects.
Yeah.
Let's have some more background and history of Weathervane.
Yeah. So we built about 350 houses on the South Shore.
Right.
We currently have developments that we're building in Hingham, Norwell, Carver, Duxbury. Just finished one in Weymouth. We're permitting projects in another one in Carver, in Weymouth, and Hingham. We've got a big development in Hingham on Derby Street, across from the Derby Street shops, and behind Chambers Lexus. We're developing about 70 acres there, right along between Route 3 and Route 53.
What kind of housing is it for?
It's senior housing. We're focusing on a phase 1 that will involve some workforce type housing in a friendly 40B.
Sure.
We're working with a senior housing group that does like 5-star finish rooms.
Yeah.
That they're about 170 units. We're working with a Porsche car dealership to relocate there from Norwell. And we're talking to a Lifetime Fitness, a high-end athletic gym membership type facility.
Cool.
All of which are allowed in current zoning. So that's kind of our phase 1. And then as the town welcomes more development, we'll look to rezone some of it for other uses that are...
Yeah. So it sounds like, just from what you just said, you're going to, over the next few years, you're going to double what you've done leading up to this point. So you built 350. Just in the top of my head, you've just named 350.
Yeah, and
That's
350
fantastic.
a single family. We've been involved in probably another 500 or so multifamily units.
Yeah.
We're currently pouring footings for our foundations on Mattakeesett Street.
Very exciting.
Downtown Pembroke. Excited to be building that right across from the newly opened Big Y.
I was going to ask you, and it's coming up later, but I'll hit it now since you brought it up. Did they have an influence on you breaking ground?
A very positive influence, When the Stop and Shop vacated that space,
it became
it made
scary.
us a little bit. Ooh, that was a big plus to be able to have folks just cross the street and able to do all that shopping, and the convenience of that was. It definitely influenced our decision to build it ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
I won't ask you to choose which is your preference, Big Y or Stop and Shop, but I think the Big Y. We've had one of the family founders, which incidentally, Big Y. It sounds like it's your company. Yeah. It's the whole family are involved.
Yeah, we wish.
Yeah.
The CEO is the grandson of the or he's the son of the founder.
Okay.
The guy we've had on here, Matt. He's the head of estates. He's the grandson of the founder. So there was an older brother and a younger brother. So the older brother had his children come in at all the top levels while the younger brother's children were growing up. And now the younger brother's children came in and took over, and now the grandchildren. So it's...
Love to hear it.
That's cool.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But no, he's been on twice now. So the first time he came on was to discuss about coming into Pembroke. So many people were excited. I mean, the residents were excited. That podcast, actually, wasn't going to share this, but that podcast is our most successful podcast ever. So many people tuned in. 19,000.
Wow.
Just to
that's
feel
great.
like that's how excited people are. So I'm imagining people are going to be equally excited, because what you're doing is you're building up our town centre.
Yeah.
At a time when it needs building up. We've got the Jewel, which is the what's happened to my language? What can't I say? Oh, a community centre. So we put the community centre in, Big Y's come in, then you come in, and then hopefully something will happen with the fire station, because we've got the public safety building going in.
Yes, yep. And we, along with that, we added a tavern to our permit process. So
I know. Yeah. I was actually on the ZBA when that all happened.
Yeah.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
So
because originally it was 2 large buildings, 66 units, I think it was.
Yep.
And then you've turned it into 4 buildings, one being a standalone tavern.
Yes. Yep.
So exciting. Does that have a name yet?
It does not. No. So we're playing the name game, having a little contest in the family.
Would you have somebody coming in and licensing it, or will you run it yourselves?
We work with Will O'Connell. Will manages a restaurant up in Hingham, the Range Bar and Grill. So we have a driving range and a sports bar themed restaurant right on Route 53 in Hingham. Yeah. We have a tavern 117 at Weathervane Golf Club. Yeah. That does functions in restaurant facility that Will also manages. He and his brother-in-law, Kevin, have become longtime partners now, about 10 years, and good friends. So it's been a successful relationship, both as business and we like to think of them as good friends. So they also operate Granite Links in Quincy. They operate...
Granite Links being a golf course.
The golf course and the Crossing Nines. Everything that goes on up there is under their management. They operate Marina Bay, the Shanty, and the Water Club. And they run the local restaurant down in Hull that's right on the bay. So we are in discussions with them.
I think I know that restaurant. That's a big restaurant in Hull, right?
Local?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right on the bay. It's like 3-story, beautiful sunsets. It's a great spot. But yeah, we've been talking to them about coming up with a name. Irish pub Tavern is kind of the lead
you want it
dog.
to be Irish? An Irish brand? An Irish theme?
If that's where we're leaning, yeah. So,
Molly Malone's,
yeah,
maybe?
Yeah, along those lines.
I'm
so.
going to pull the pin out of a grenade and throw it into the pot. Why not just Village Tavern? Anyway, that's it. That was my suggestion.
You know
You're
what?
in the
We'll throw
running.
that in there.
Just a small commission. It's not
Right.
So you're financing all of this. Well, you're not financing it,
No,
but you're adding up the numbers.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so that's you got a big job then.
Yeah, it's evolved over time, but it's,
You have a big team.
we're working on it.
Oh, I see.
But no, it's evolved over the last 15 years. I started just working in the quarry, changing the point of sale software to now.
CFO.
Yeah.
You got a title.
So yeah, I know. But it was, I'm grateful for learning all the way to here, but yeah, now we've got
Good.
some
So
good.
you've worked your way up. You haven't just been gifted something.
No.
Good.
No,
Other work's hard.
No, but that's what I'm hearing from all of these family businesses that we get to meet.
Yeah.
The people who are in these positions, they're not in positions because it's a favor. They're in the positions because they deserve it. They merit the decision, the position. I have a family business, and my son, he's in it. I shouldn't say this on air. He's not taking over.
Northeastern used to have a really cool family business group.
Yeah.
And so we used to be involved in that. And that was really interesting, just kind of learning how the other local family businesses, how they, managed. Because you've got, people come in with all different ideas and how do you, work together? Because it can be hard. Luckily, we all work really cohesively together. So.
Yeah. We actually had a guy in from SCORE. Have you heard of SCORE? It's the senior retired... It's something. Actually, I've got his card. Wait a second. It stands for something. And of course, with all of the data that's on the card, the acronym is not explained. But it's retired professionals who give their time for free.
Oh, cool.
To mentor companies. And they were saying to me last week that they had a group. It sounded like it was an AA meeting, but I'm sure it's not. But they had this group of young entrepreneurs that wanting to start. He said out of 20 people, 15 were women. And half of those were people who'd moved here.
Okay.
And I said, I knew the answer because you can hear from my accent. I knew the answer to the question, but I asked him, do you know why? He said, I think it's got something to do with regulation. Here we have less regulations than anywhere else in the world.
Oh, wow.
There are some parts of the world where the women don't get a chance. They don't get to start their own businesses, but there's other regulations, and everything is over-regulated. You come to America, it feels regulated, but we've got an enterprise culture. We're allowed to do a lot of things that you wouldn't be allowed to do anywhere else in the world.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
So anyhow, back to the building. Mm-hmm. So you have a quarry, but you don't build anything in granite anymore. Is that correct?
No, we still do some.
Yeah.
Typically, it's a match job. Boston College will call and say we're doing a new building, and we want it to match. So
sure,
they come back to the source, and we start producing. Typically, if they or one of the buildings out there is looking for stone of a sizable, we got to get started a couple of years ahead of them needing it.
Yeah,
so
it's, of course.
Yeah, it's
not just quarrying it; it's shaping it,
yes,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's all. In the end, it's hand cut before it goes on a pallet to head for their building. So, but there's a lot of machinery getting it to the point where it gets to a final hand cut trim. But
so I remember when I moved here, I said to my wife, "I'm happy to move there, but I'm not having a wooden house. I don't trust it." And she's kind of like, well, good luck. She's a Marshville girl. So we came over here, and within, I acquiesced. Okay, we'll have a wooden house. Within minutes, you can see, look at my hands. This is the hands of a DIYer. And I was able to do things. Oh, I can just cut a hole where I want the hole, and I can drill a screw. No hammer drills. No, everything was pliable and pliant, but warm and safe and secure. And so, but I did discover why England don't have wooden houses. They were banned after the Great Fire of London.
Oh, wow.
Because they were all wooden up until that point. So the ordinances were, it has to be flame-proof, and at the time it was only brick that was flame-proof. But what is the reason why we only seem to use wood here? Is it because materials are cheaper, or is it because the weather is too hot and cold?
Yeah, I think it's the most flexible product.
Flexible, yeah.
Yep.
And it's also like the New England style, really, like
Capes Colonial.
Yeah, it's that, like you said, softer.
Well, I meant more pliable. I mean, if you have something like brick can disintegrate with super hot, super cold, super hot, super cold. It just fractures, but wood seems to be able to sweat and breathe.
It weathers the storm.
Thank you. Yeah. Very good. Well, thank you for helping out on that one, Jim. So back to the projects in Pembroke, because it's very exciting for Pembroke.
Yes.
There's 2 developers in town that are making big changes. One, it focuses on businesses. Not going to mention their names, but you know who they are. And then there's you focusing on residential. So the Mattakeesett Village, you've shared a little bit about that. Let's have a quick rundown of what it is you're building there. 62?
So it's 63.
63, okay.
Residential units. There'll be a mix of 1 and 3 bedroom units. 21 units in each building. So the 3 buildings are basically the same building. One's a mirror image of the other, and then 2 are the exact same.
Yeah.
They'll have elevators. They'll have podium parking. The site itself, when you're...
Sorry, what's podium parking?
Podium parking is garage under.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so they'll have surface parking around the buildings as well, but they'll have each building has 10 or 11 podium spaces. So about half the units will have a space undercover. If you look at the site, it drops down about 25 feet from Mattakeesett Street to the cemetery property out back. So it kind of got designed in 2 tiers. So the first building, you go down about 12 feet and get to the garage behind it. And that'll also access behind the tavern. So there'll be a lower level at the tavern that, a restaurant can never have enough storage. And we'll also have
beer kegs.
And we'll
if the Scots are coming.
We'll have probably a fitness area for the residents on that lower level of the restaurant as well.
Oh, cool.
So, there's 57 one bedroom or one bedroom and like a den or an office. Yeah. And then there's 6 3-bedroom units. So
right.
When we it was done under what we would term a friendly 40B.
Sure.
I don't think we had a resident speak against it. So it was well received in the downtown area. We hope it fulfills a need. We'll find out in 15 to 18 months when we start moving people in. But we're starting to get inquiries. And
Now, it originally was a 55 plus development, and that's no longer the case.
Right.
What was the change there?
Well, I mean, the income, what am I trying to say? The income requirements, the limitations, just when we could release that age restriction, it kind of allowed us to do a bit more, made us a little bit more flexible. Yeah. As far as the 40B regulations. Right. So we had to add those 3 bedrooms, which is the change, the 66 to the 63.
It. I remember that. Yeah, it was 66 to 63.
Yeah, so that was because of the 3-bedroom units. But now, I mean, I've done a lot more research on and working with MCO Housing, who's our lottery company, and just what's affordable is kind of crazy. Like, to be one person, you you have to make over, I think it's like 50 or 55,000, and then you can't make beyond 96, which I'm like, that's a pretty decent salary, in my opinion.
Oh, it's a great job.
You know, so it's not, you know, I think that we label as a society, we label this 40B. And like, I was one of those people, I think, at one point.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, no, these are legit. And that's just for that one person. Like, if you have 3 kids, I think it goes up to like 220, I think was what I just last read. It's accelerated over year over year. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's like,
insane. I don't talk about affordable. So whenever I say affordable housing, people are like 40B, 3A, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, just something you can afford.
Just an affordable house. That's all it is.
And it's tough. And Pembroke, believe it or not, so in the old colony planning zone, there's 17 towns. Plymouth's one of them, Hanover, Duxbury. Median salaries, where do you think Pembroke sit?
Out of the, what was it, 17?
17. 10 years ago, we were number 11.
9.
3.
3.
Wow.
Who do you think number 1 is?
Hingham. Is Hingham in there?
Yeah,
No.
Hingham's not in there.
Hingham's not in there.
Duxbury is,
Oh, Duxbury.
but it's not Duxbury.
It's not Duxbury.
It's not Duxbury. It's Hanover.
Oh, wow.
Hanover's number 1, Duxbury's number 2, Pembroke's number 3.
Wow.
And I can't decide if I'm proud or concerned. Well, no, because it's...
Well, yeah, I mean,
It
Pembroke
moves
used
all
to
these
be...
different barometers and what have you. But no, it's exciting.
Yeah, it is. It is. Pembroke's changed in a good way, you know, a lot. Like, I moved there in 2015. And,
Welcome.
yeah. Oh, thank you. So, yeah. No, it's good.
But you hear an awful... I mean, one of the reasons why we put on this podcast is so that we can not demystify, but, you know, there's always people that have an opinion. And they kind of have an opinion that's not... I've got to be careful what I say because it sounds like I'm disparaging. I'm not trying to be. But we want to get facts out there. We want to get information. So we had the school superintendent on to talk about the schools, because one of the issues that you do read about it. What do you mean 63 new we can't put, they've got to keep it 55, we can't put the kids in the schools, stuff like that, it's going to put our prices up. Absolute opposite. We're running at a less than optimum level, but the school is priced at optimum level. So there's fixed costs that we have to fund, we have to pay. Doesn't matter how many students are going in there. We are, I don't want to say the actual number, but I got the sense we're at 80%. So we can put another 20, 30, 40, no, more than that actually, 100 students. We can put an extra 100 students into the system without it costing us any more money.
Oh, wow.
However, we get the funding for those extra 100 students from the state. So in truth, things look better when your development goes in and school kids are coming in. Same with the water. You know, we don't have enough water. It's brown enough as it is. Okay, it's brown because we're fixing that. We just signed off $29 million to put a new filtration system in to get the manganese out. We've actually got millions of, in fact, I'm not going to look it up, but we've got millions of gallons excess that we can, from the aquifer. Which is the other great thing about Pembroke. We get our water from the aquifer. We're not siphoning it off the top of the ponds.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't like to drink anything that's come out of the ponds. For a start, you're the third or fourth person to have drunk that water. Good. All right. That's Mattakeesett Village. 4 buildings, 1 tavern. We're going to be calling it Village Tavern. What was it we said?
Townley Tavern.
No. Town Tavern, but
yeah.
Molly Malone's, I think it's a better one. So it's going to be an Irish bar, which is great. Everywhere I travel a lot. Everywhere I go, where's the nearest Irish bar? Because that's where you can guarantee the drink, the beer, the food. It's always the same. Yep. And the atmosphere. Okay, country club. How's that coming along?
Great. We just cut the trees for phase 1.
Okay. How many trees?
How many trees?
Yeah. How many trees did you cut down, and did you have any protesters? They're murdering the trees.
The good answer to that is that if it wasn't permitted the way we in the town worked to accomplish, all the trees would have got cut down.
Is that right?
Because the only other way that it would have got developed is as a single-family subdivision.
Okay.
It wouldn't have been us, but it would have been a big national builder that would have come in and overwhelmed your schools with 170 four-bedroom single-family homes,
right?
Which would have cut every tree on the property. Not every tree, but when they're acre lots and they're built lot line to lot line, it's hard to save anything. So this allows us, we bought, originally the country club was 169 acres.
Yeah.
We bought an additional 80 acres and different properties that surrounded the course. So we were able to save the 18-hole course.
Mm-hmm. Did you have to demolish any other properties that were on the 80 that you bought? Or was it just land you acquired?
Yeah, no, there's an old farmhouse. It's just down the Peterson farm, just down the street from the entrance to the country club, where we recently permitted a pitch and putt that will go in and around that property and around the driving range, the new driving range. So that was one that we wrestled a little bit, tear it down, start over, or renovate. So we're glad we renovated it.
Turner house.
It's coming out nice. It's an old farmhouse. And, I think the family's happy we saved it, and it'll be nice in the end.
Good.
And
let me just ask you: the trees you cut down, are you able to salvage any of them for lumber, or is it wrong?
They log. The tree cutters make all those decisions, but they make firewood. Nothing gets wasted. They chip and use the chips for energy. At plants. They take the logs and make lumber. They take logs and make firewood. So
it's not wasted. That's
even
good.
The stumps get ground up and put in with the chips. And so every bit of the tree ends up being part of something.
Good.
But our first phase is we'll open up enough for about 35 homes. Yeah. We're hoping to start home construction this fall. We still got some more permitting to do. We just bought the house at the very entrance. So we'll go back in front of the planning board just for modification, no increase in density. It's just to shift some drainage around, allow us to save some trees between the existing parking lot and where the main residential roadway goes in up by the water tower. Mm-hmm. So it should be well received. It's just trying to make it a little nicer, and that will allow us to control the landscape all the way along the entrance, so we'll be able to enhance that quite a bit.
Very nice.
And we've got a piece of granite bigger than this room that we're bringing from the quarry to plunk down at the entrance to make a nice new sign.
How terrific.
Yeah, so it's going to take a big crane.
Will it be dedicated to anyone? Will it? Well, I'm thinking, it's a family business. You're bringing the quarry from your quarry.
Yes, yeah. So it's
a thought.
My brother keeps treasured pieces of stone that come out of the quarry blasts for family use, and this is one of the ones he had tucked away to make a sign out of somewhere.
How terrific!
We're thinking this project's going to be special. We're looking forward to building it and giving Pembroke some great tax revenue and a bunch of residents that can stay in town and downsize and have that first floor.
And have a game of golf.
First floor bedroom that allows you to stay right in place as long as you want to live there. So it's...
I think it's terrific. Just because I knew it came up, there was a water treatment plant originally planned for that, and then it switched to individual septics. Is that correct?
Yes. It was a package treatment plant that all the sewage would have went into, and we changed it to individual lots. So almost every buyer that comes into the country club will have lived in a home in Norwell, Duxbury, Pembroke, Hanover, surrounding towns where they had a septic system. So it won't be anything new to people.
No, I understand. But what was the change?
You're not subject to the expense of a package treatment plant that could have fees down the road. If you control your own septic system, we think people will prefer that, and that they're able to manage what goes down the pipe.
So what made you think a package treatment plant was the best solution when you first planned it?
We initially thought we had to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was a condominium. And then when we looked into it further, they said, well, if you do separate lots, you can break it up. So
good. That makes sense.
We said, well, that makes a lot more sense. It's economically, it makes the project much more feasible.
Yeah.
And you don't have to tear the golf course up, because the golf course would have had cross-country sewer lines, pump stations, things of that like to make a package treatment plant function. So we got away from all that, which we're excited about. So
good. And you're a golfer anyway. I can see you've got a golfer on your
I'm the guy
logo.
on the poop.
Yeah, that's him up on the top there.
Yeah.
So
Good. So it was. This is a silly question. Was any of your love of golf? Did that have any bearing on any of the decisions that were being made?
Always.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah. Always.
That's a very honest answer. Sorry if the cost went up there,
no,
Heather.
yeah, you can look at that one or two ways, right? It's the most expensive golf. Golf membership.
I always kid that we have the most expensive golf membership. Because
you have to buy a
pay
house.
the bills.
Yeah.
So actually, do you get golf membership if you buy a home there? Does that include?
So there'll be a discounted rate for residents, similar to what we did up in Weymouth.
Very nice.
In Weymouth, we did 150 houses in a 9-hole course. Down here, we're doing 175.
On 18 or 9?
And save the 18 holes. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Very cool. What problem? Have you had any problems that you need solving or you've needed to solve?
One of the things that we looked into, we touched on it earlier, was the water. And Pembroke was, I'm not sure where it is, but they were bringing on a new well. So they had a good response. So that made us dive in. As the big Y coming across the street on Mattakeesett, having water is critical. So.
Absolutely. No, we as a town, we voted a lot of things at this last town. Did you go?
No.
Come on.
I know. I couldn't get childcare.
We offered it. You get child.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh,
the school.
Good to know.
Good to know. I didn't know that.
I didn't offer it, but it's...
but that's cool to know
it's in the,
for future.
Not the dinette. What do you call it?
Cafeteria.
Thank you. The cafeteria. So there was a creche in the cafeteria.
Oh, no way.
So what we signed off on, the VOTEC, which went, but then we lost that.
Yeah, that was surprising.
That was 16 million. But we also voted, as a town, $45 million in additional capital expenses, of which 42 was all related to water.
Wow.
Of that, 29 million was filtration. So the 3 main wells will get the special manganese filter. Well, it may be more than just manganese, but there's a filtration system. That's going in over the next 2 or 3 years. We're relaying all the old pipes. Some of these pipes are over 100 years old.
Yeah.
And we're still using them, and it's insane. I mean, it's great. I mean, I guess all the other countries around the world, they have similar, the London Underground is Victorian.
Yeah.
Or parts of it. But no, so originally, before we had the aquifer, before we drilled for water, we were buying it from Brockton, or we were getting it from Brockton, who were taking it from the lakes, treating it, and sending it back to us. That connector still exists. It's at the top of Mattakeesett Street. Oh, wow. So it's called the Brockton Connector. And you have to know where to look. Oh, you know it.
Yeah, but it's kind of near the baseball field.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Good. So you solved all the problems. We're actually over time, and so I'm not going to, we did touch on Duxbury and we touched on Carver. I drive past the Duxbury one every day when I take my dogs for a walk on the ponds. They're coming on really well.
Yes. Yep.
And actually, is there a quarry there as well? What's all that sand, mountains of sand?
It's just from
that's what it takes.
Building the roads, yeah. Yep.
Really?
There were cuts and fills, and that sand's actually gone to Mattakeesett Street.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that was a great. That was actually, so it's a little bit like the public safety building. I drive past that every day, and every day it's like there's more.
Yeah.
the speed of construction these days is super impressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys have impressed me. And I'm looking forward to driving past Mattakeesett Village every day. Quick one about the future. What's your future? I think you've actually shared some of that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is there something you wanted to share that you haven't already?
No, we're excited to build here in Pembroke. The town's been great to us, great to work with. Board members, ZBA, Planning Board, Concom, Building Inspector, everybody's been very reasonable and fair. And we look forward to working here. Do
you have towns that are not reasonable and fair?
Yes.
You can't say that in Pembroke. If we get broadcast to Kingston, well, maybe not.
Everyone's learning to appreciate what having a permit for 175 homes means when we have other towns that it takes years to get 5 homes or 20 homes permitted. And the way the town worked with us with the affordable component, being able to do it downtown, get the town over the 10% hump with the state.
Yeah.
So
you moved the allocation from the golf course to Mattakeesett Village.
And we proposed it as rentals, so the town gets to count all 63 units.
Yeah.
So it's a rare win-win. And the golf course,
100%.
We got the zoning to do what we did up in Weymouth. Once, the first time I was down here, people wanted to, they were saying, go back to Weymouth. And,
oh, really? You got resistance?
Well, they learned to appreciate what we were trying to do.
Right.
Once they said, oh, you're going to save the golf course, and came up and saw what we did and really how little traffic is generated from a 55 and over community. They quickly embraced it, and we got zoning in 3 months. So if it wasn't for assembling the land around it to make sure we could save the 18 holes the way that we wanted to, we'd probably have a couple of years of houses built by now. So we're looking forward to getting rolling. And,
cool.
Appreciate you inviting us on.
It's our pleasure. Trust me, I know what a great what an impact you're going to have on the town. All we care about is the prosperity and the growth of this town. And so I'm very, very grateful. And you've always been very friendly. We had you came in and did another event with, I don't know if you heard about this, but
yeah, you're saying
yes.
Yeah,
we did an infrastructure forum, and it was live in front of it was live audience. It was on TV. It was fantastic. Heather. Because Jimmy did all the talking.
I know. No, I knew that coming in. I'm just here for moral support.
Was there anything you wanted to say that he wouldn't let you say?
No.
Have you got all your messages out that you wanted to get out there?
Yeah.
Jim, any final words?
No, humble Heather. She was there. What was the 40 under 40?
Oh, yeah. 40 under 40. And I think it was like the Cape region.
When you spoke about the females,
yes,
Heather was named one of the top 40 under 40.
Yeah.
Of females?
No, it was just 40 under 40 people, I think.
Fantastic.
I think maybe I don't know, maybe it was only girls now that I think about it, but I don't know.
You'll have to research
Now I'll have to look that up. I have it in a magazine.
All right, so you were in the 40. Was it ranked at all? Were you number 1 out of 40?
No, it was just it was just in there. Yeah. But
good answer.
But no, well, it was. I was nominated the January of 2020. And so, usually you get to go through this whole, you get to meet all the other people that that won, and it would have been really cool. But no, it all COVID. So I didn't get to meet anybody. So that's why I don't actually remember.
She didn't get to celebrate.
We didn't get to celebrate
She's
at all.
She's looking forward to a 50 under 50.
Yeah, they should do
so
it again,
they can have
right?
a reunion of the party that never happened.
Yeah.
We're in a different... There's a lot more people in our... I'm going to bring this to a close. I want to thank Heather and Jim Bristol III for being our guest, but I also want to thank our listeners for tuning in. This podcast will be available on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and with additional links on our Facebook page. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at the Pembroke Chamber of Commerce, and if you're interested in becoming a member of the Chamber, please go to the Pembroke Chamber of Commerce website, pembrokechamber.org. Heather, it was a pleasure. having you on as our guest. Jim, thank you again for coming on, and thank you for everything that you do for the town on behalf of the Chamber, and thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.